Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. In this video, I want to share with you some words from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse having to do with quite literally the price of XRP and what's going to result in a healthy XRP ecosystem. And I got some other tweets too I want to share with you, including some stuff from David Schwartz, who is of course Ripple's CTO, co-creator of the XRP ledger, and one XRP community member who is running out of patience just a bit, and comparing XRP's price action to that which we are seeing within DeFi, which is of course the hottest craze of 2020, which I suspect will not end well. But I want to be clear, like, I don't have a financial background, okay? So I'm not offering financial advice. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. Just want to be super clear about that because it's important. There's always new people subscribing to the channel, and that's why I do say it in every video. I know it's probably very annoying, but it's the right thing to do, so I'm going to keep doing it. So thank you for tolerating that. I do appreciate it. But I'm just an enthusiastic member of the XRP community that likes talking about this stuff and making YouTube videos on it. And if you're here, you're probably just as interested in this as me. So there we are. Although we do get the occasional Bitcoin maxi troll that'll waddle in. It's going, Ripple, no. And then they waddle away back to the bridge after typing some nonsense in the comments section. Thanks, Bitcoin maxi troll. It's good to see you from time to time. All right. Before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap the like button, I'd appreciate it. It'll tell the YouTube algorithm to promote this video. And also, go ahead and treat yourself, girl, by subscribing to the Moon Lambeau channel. Here's something that Brad Garlinghouse tweeted out December 13th, 2017, which, and I remember this tweet when it came out because I had been in the space for, I guess, a little over a month at that point. And I think, I didn't check before recording this video, but I think that's like 1 or 2 days before the parabolic price action of XRP began. Maybe it was on the 13th. I know it was like right around there though. And Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, said the following, which I think is just as true today as it was back then. He wrote, "A healthy XRP market and healthy XRP ecosystem is critically important to me. And it is indeed a primary driver. Long-term price will reflect success driving institutional use of XRP, by far the most efficient cryptocurrency to solve a multi-trillion-dollar problem." That is absolutely spot on true, hitting the nail on the head. And as far as the long term, the very long term, I think that utility matters and will win the day. And that's why I always share, like, even though I'm not offering financial advice, I'm happy to share my everyday Joe Schmo opinion, which is, again, utility ultimately will matter the most and win the day. And XRP is functionally being used. So that's why, like, for me, I don't want to buy something that I don't actually see getting adopted. I'm not willing to speculate to that degree. Now I have, mind you, but the only cryptocurrency I bought from 2018 onward was XRP. I do actually own like 17 different cryptocurrencies, and I'm just going to sit there and ride them because why the hell not? But from 2018 onward, I was like, no, this is dumb. I don't know if any of these are going to have long-term viability, and I don't even have a good reason to think that they necessarily will if they're not getting used or potentially getting used. And at that point, XRP was being used in the beta version of XRapid, which is now known as on-demand liquidity. So I was like, well, hell, it is moving money around the planet in beta format today, so that's something. And we know it'll go live with a reasonable level of confidence soon, and it did later in 2018, beginning of October. And so that does matter the most. But in the short term, of course, it's undeniable, as I say somewhat frequently, that XRP is purely following the price action of Bitcoin. And so fundamentals matter, but only insofar as like they're keeping XRP in its relative spot in terms of market cap. It stayed in the top 5. I don't know if maybe it's gone into the top 5 within the last half a decade. I can't recall off the top of my head, but it's always been roughly where it is. And so that is because people like me, and perhaps you, if you're watching a video like this, you probably are concerned about fundamentals. You care about it like I do. And there's lots of good news on that front, thankfully. But there are only so many of us that are investing to that degree for that reason. And so I'm counting on people to emotionally buy and sell and speculate because there's a frenzy around the asset class. I'm counting on these illiquid markets to result in potentially rather attractive asymmetrical gains. That's certainly what my hope is. Because when you're talking about markets this illiquid, it doesn't take that much money coming in to double or triple, quadruple, so on and so forth, the market cap for any particular cryptocurrency. And even so, even though I'm saying, yes, I don't believe that that utility matters enough today, unfortunately, it does matter to some degree, right? It still does. And you can see the students, like, we don't see people from Ripple these days talking about XRP price a whole lot. And I mentioned this tweet in another video, just, I think it might have been yesterday, so I'll be brief with it. But David Schwartz, Ripple CTO, co-creator of the XRP ledger, was asked the following on Twitter. Honest question, David. Why is it that Ripple staff always backs away from saying they are long XRP, but no problem saying they are long Bitcoin, which is the crux of the original discussion? And David responded, and by the way, this is May 20th of 2020, so it's not that old. But David Schwartz responded with the following, which just so happened to be what I always assumed the answer was as well, because I certainly had noticed over the last few years, after that parabolic run, like, Ripple's primarily been hush-hush in terms of talking about price action in XRP. And so David wrote, global regulatory uncertainty. It should be enough to just be thoroughly honest, but unfortunately it isn't. And so after seeing the run-up and this and that, and you can imagine with the litigation, none of this is actually particularly surprising to me, but they know what they're doing. It's not like the importance of XRP has shifted in any way, even if they're not talking about it as much. XRP is at the core of Ripple's business model. Like, there's no way that Ripple would have the valuation that it does, the latest valuation of $10 billion, the company, if it weren't for XRP at the core of its business model. And I think people that are investing in Ripple, the company, get that, and just wait till the IPO one day. It's going to be rather interesting. But in the short term, I certainly am counting on people reacting emotionally, getting impatient, and I'm happy to publicly state that. And so I'm sympathetic to those people, but here's just a case in point. Here's an XRP community member who wrote the following. And I want to be clear, like, I actually am sympathetic to the people that have skin in the game and feel like it's not going anywhere, but I'm also, like, part of my strategy is, like, counting on people responding like this, and I'm going to choose to not emotionally respond. And so, like, as far as XRP price appreciation, it doesn't work on Moon Lambo's schedule. It just works on the market schedule. You know, I don't get to make it do what I want it to do. And so I'm going to be chill about this. I'm not going to emotionally respond, and I'm going to continue to invest regularly, only what I'm willing to lose, in case I'm actually wrong. But that said, of course, I am Mr. XRP Bull, but here's what this community member wrote. Here we have, and this is in all caps for a lot of it anyway, here we have effing Yearn Finance hitting 40K in a effing month. Yet XRP is stuck on effing under 50 cents for how many years now? People say, don't worry about the price. Bitch, I am worrying about the price. XRP better shoot to at least 1,500 when it moons. I don't know what 1,500, like $1,500? I don't know, it just says 1,500. I'm not really sure. And so this is the type of response that I'm counting on a bunch of people having. I'm talking about this type of capitulation, which will bottom out, and then that can be a feeding ground for others. And what ultimately happens eventually, I don't know when, but I suspect there will at some point be another parabolic run-up. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. It's just my opinion. And I can understand frustration. Like, it's easy to comprehend it. And for me, it's easy to not participate because I understand this is how humans respond. And then I'm just like, oh yeah, and I get that they do that now. I understand market cycles. It's all emotion-based. I'm just going to not do that. So for me, it happens to be genuinely easy. And I get it. So you see all this other crazy price action. Like, look at this. In case you didn't know what he's talking about, this is a DeFi coin, Yearn Finance. This is what this gentleman was talking about in his tweet here. And it is, as I record this, worth $35,919. Its 24-hour high was $43,481.33. Now, I got to tell you, to me, it doesn't make any sense to compare what's happening with this DeFi coin with XRP. Because look, I'm not going to touch this stuff. You know, and maybe I'm wrong and this thing has staying power, but I see so many DeFi coins and they're all just mooning like crazy. It's ridiculous, and I'm sure some people are making a ton of money, but a lot of people are getting fleeced at the top, and I think that a lot of these are scams. I don't know if this one is, but the creator of this coin explicitly stated that this coin does not have any value, and he said that people should not buy it. Like, literally, and I covered that. I covered the quote in a previous video like weeks ago, back when it was worth substantially less than it is today. It's freaking nuts. And so do I want to participate in this? Well, no. I have no interest in this. I don't care if there's an opportunity to make money. This is scary as hell to me. I'm going to have no part of this. Let it run up, and if some people make money, great. And unfortunately, I think a bunch of people are going to get fleeced here, and they're going to lose a fortune. I'm not going to play that game because I don't know what the hell is going on with it. Not interested in trying to learn, not interested in timing markets. It's just a money grab like you saw with the ICO craze in 2017. I'd rather go with a cryptocurrency that, look, and I understand, like, XRP's been around less than a decade, but that still makes it one of the OGs, if you will, right? Like, XRP is one of the more tried and true in terms of position and market cap, and I don't have a reason to believe that that's going to change anytime soon. So it stays in the top whatever in terms of market cap. Right now it's at number 4 because Tether has taken its spot by printing up a bunch of Tether coins that aren't backed by anything, but okay, whatever, that makes sense. But comparing this to Yearn Finance, no, I would rather own my XRP. Thank you very much. And sure, I understand that it was worth like $3. By the way, I'm not kidding. If you think I'm making it up, look it up. It was worth about $3 like 5 or 6 weeks ago, and it in the last 24 hours it hit 43,000. From $3 to 43,000. And so you get these people FOMOing into this, and I'm just like, no, I am not going to participate in any sort of FOMO activity. I'm buying XRP while nobody's paying attention to it. You know, generally, like you and I are, understand because we're like in the XRP community. Got it. I'm just saying the rest of the world doesn't know what the hell's going on. So I've been maintaining and growing my position with XRP while nobody else is looking. And then when the parabolic run happens, there you go. Then I'll be selling while other people are buying. And that's just how it is. And that's what I expect it to happen. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I lose everything super duper, whatever. I will live. You know, it'll be sad. I'd be a sad panda. But I'm very confident that will not be the case. You know, and that's just part of the gamble, though. Like this, I'm not like I always say. I admit buying any crypto is highly risky, but as far as like the DeFi coins and Yearn Finance and all this crap and the sushi swap, I don't even know what the hell that is. Like what the sushi thing? Have you guys followed this? Oh, the sushi coins. It's like, I want nothing to do with that. I absolutely want nothing to do with that. It's completely freaking absurd. And then you can see this, and Coinbase jumped on board. Oh my God. Before wrapping up the video, I just want to mention this. Yearn Finance, YFI, gets listed by Coinbase after 110,000% rally. Oh, okay, that sounds responsible. I thought that Coinbase was trying to be viewed as like the more responsible of crypto platforms by not listing as many coins, and this thing's on here when the owner said it doesn't have value and you shouldn't buy it. Okay, a little concern there, Coinbase, but you do you, girl. So on September 10th, Coinbase Pro made an announcement about listing Yearn Finance, the hottest DeFi token that is up over 110,000% since July 18th. YFI immediately popped almost 20% to $35,000 on the FTX exchange before pairing some of its gains and settling at $33,275. So you go, Coinbase, the kingmaker. Now, this article was from the other day, so like it's obviously, I showed you already, it got up to $43,000, but I just wanted to point this out here. This does not make sense. It does not make sense. It's like the Chewbacca defense. This does not make sense. I'm telling you guys. So I want nothing to do with it. So comparing this to XRP, again, no thanks. That's it for this video, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.